Some good news for MrBeast. He's launching a brand new toy line. Oh, yeah, bad timing. Bad timing with everything that's coming out, because it's been a minute since we've checked in with this story, but that doesn't mean that there hasn't been a dearth of news coming out. Just waiting to really compile everything to giving you the old shotgun to the face of news. But as Drama Alert puts it out, MrBeast, is launching a new toy line. Talk about bad timing. The rollout may have been affected by the recent drama. Yeah, because it was supposed to debut at San Diego Comic-Con, which was, a couple of weeks ago, and then they just pushed that off for whatever reason. Made the announcement on YouTube where, to be completely honest, a lot of the drama has kind of skirted over the top of MrBeast. He's made a statement, fired Kris Ava Tyson, and has tried his best to navigate his empire to bigger and better heights. But it's getting to a point where we can't go a couple of days without another wave of serious accusations. The rollout may have been affected by the recent drama. Not yet clear. Listing for the products are up on Target, but the product doesn't appear to be in most stores yet. Details were supposed to come out in July, and the toys were shown off at San Diego Comic-Con. Now, this line has been in the works since January, when MrBeast first announced a partnership with Moose Toys. And I would imagine, just skimming over the trailer and all that stuff, that this is going to be a pretty big deal, if we're going to be completely honest, okay? And again, for a vast majority of normies, they have no idea what has gone on with Kris. They don't know what's going on with the other drama, that of which, now is starting to pop up in regards to other creators. Oh, MrBeast's team accused of stealing women's underwear by nerdy nummies Rosanna Pansino. That's another big creator in the space, by the way. Jimmy's production team took every contestant's underwear and medicine from them for some weird reason. What? They were told they would be given back each night to change, but were not. Why your underwear? I can understand, keeping medication safe. I would imagine that this was in regards to that big YouTube 100 YouTubers doing something for charity or something like that. Multiple female contestants messaged me saying that Beast Games still has her underwear. Weird? That's legitimately weird, but not necessarily something you can lay at the feet of MrBeast specifically. And we've seen a bunch of accusations come out recently about he's a fraud, he's a scammer when it comes to his videos. But that's from, you could say, spurned former employees, people with an axe to grind. And I guess you could probably categorize an ex-girlfriend in the same spot. And whenever I see accusations like this, and even I was couching the other fly-by-nighters as clout chasers, because, well, we got to be fair on this one. You're going to make these lofty accusations, you wait for the most opportune time to maximize your exposure. We can kind of see what's going on, because if you were treated so poorly in the past, why did you have to wait for this moment in time to come forward with your story? Because it was so painful, and now that you see other people talking, nah, that stuff never ever works, at least with me. But this is going to end up going far and wide, because Maddie Spidell does not directly mention MrBeast, but her post heavily implies she's talking about him, because of course, man, YouTube, you need to reevaluate who you're putting on the trending page. Well, I agree, for very different reasons. And okay, I spent years being quiet. All right, I already don't believe you, but we'll see what's going on here. Never acknowledging that time in my life, just quietly cheering on those I saw mistreated. Cheering on those you saw mistreated. Okay, that's kind of weird. I don't want drama. I don't want anything. Then why did you talk about it? I just wanted to speak up for my 19-year-old self. 19 to 21 are formative years, blah, blah, blah. I'll get to it. And to the young woman, it impacted me the way I thought myself, and I interpreted how I trusted men, blah, blah, blah. There's no user manual, no instructions on how to deal with gaining and following quickly. Did the best I could. Therapy, journal entries. Okay, bitch, just get to the point. I believe I should be used as a cautionary tale, someone too good to be true. Ultimately, how he treats you, the beautiful, capable in your career, life, relationship, proud of. Don't take aim at anyone. I just wanted to go ahead and tell you during this very public time in my life that MrBeast, he was really bad to me, okay, but not any specifics. I don't want any clout, but I'm going to go ahead and post it on my verified Instagram page. Yeah, it's reasons like this. Like, this is one of those situations, right? Because a lot of these accusations are playing out in the public space in regards to MrBeast himself. How much he knew about Kris Tyson, how he's passive-aggressive behind the scenes, all of these lofty accusations that you can't really nail down specifically. But one that's, I think, a little bit more concrete, and we know how savvy he is when it comes to the YouTube algorithm and how he can go from a verifiable nobody to the largest singular creator on the face of the internet. Well, know that he would have a hand in doing this, or at least signing off on it. MrBeast is being accused of being dishonest in one of the video's sponsored segments by slowing down the progress bar, the ads, to keep people engaged. Because yeah, if you're given a progress bar, I'll just let it play in the background, because as you can see, he's running an ad. But then he's also got the time elapsed, how much is left, and as you can see, it's going along. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll just go ahead. I'll just watch this. It's just about over. Like, you've seen how quickly it loaded up and all that stuff. But why isn't it going as fast? And oh, it's very engaging. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this. I won't skip ahead and miss this very important, very financially lucrative section of the video. I mean, like, this looks pretty fun. Holy shit, look at how fast, look at how slow that ends up progressing there towards the end. That's absolutely insane. Okay, he turns what looks like just check it out right at the beginning, how quickly that goes. That's crazy. And then by the end, it's just lurching along. That's some scummy business practices. That's definitely dishonest. I don't know if it's illegal. I don't know if it's false advertising, but he's definitely walking right up to that line. Same thing with him right now, going back to old videos and deleting evidence and untowards comments that could potentially be used against him in the future. Ooh, now we're starting to look to be covering some stuff up. Now it kind of looks like he's running proper defense, because we got this leaked email that has in fact been verified. Okay, this is an authentic email from the company itself. And what it outlines here, well, we'll read through some of it. I wanted to update you all on the recent concerns that have been raised online and in the press. As I mentioned in a tweet a couple of weeks ago, we've hired Quinn Emanuel, a top-tier law firm, to do a full investigation on the Ava Tyson allegations. Now, we've asked them to expand the scope to include the full assets of our internal culture and investigate allegations of inappropriate behavior by people in the company. While this process is not complete, I have enough preliminary information at this point, and I'm announcing several changes today, hiring a new chief human resource officers, mandatory training, listening sessions, anonymous reporting, and external review. I'm gonna let you know I'm optimistic about the company's future. I appreciate all your contributions. In summary, I'm fully committed to seeing the investigative process through and acting on the recommendations. We will circle back and share our learnings and any necessary changes. Thank you for your continued teamwork and dedication to our mission and our community. Yes, signed directly by Jimmy himself. And Legal Mindset, a legit lawyer, by the way, shout out, gave his synopsis of this email. My initial thoughts on this leaked MrBeast internal email. The same law firm sending demand letters on behalf of MrBeast, the company, and Jimmy, the individual, will also be conducting a supposedly independent investigation. Yeah, sweet conflict trifecta. Absolutely 100%. Yeah, I'm going to hire this law firm that I'm in a pretty good relationship with, and I'm going to announce all of these, probably bog standard changes, and a company that had operated with creeps in plain sight for these past few years all of a sudden starts to have data leaks. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on, mostly because he wants to get out ahead of this, because there's another scandal on the horizon. MrBeast really hired somebody who was up on charges, not like Ava Tyson, where there was a lot of stuff going on in the Discord that everybody could look at and go, that's not good. That's really not good. But this is somebody with a record, okay, as a manager for MrBeast Studios. And they all knew about it and even had a nickname for him called Delaware, because he's not allowed to go anywhere close to Delaware. And we're talking about Charles R. Jefferson, okay, who ended up catching a conviction, a stage 4 conviction of doing things untowards, let's just say, the same type of people that Ava would find to be very comfortable around back in April of 2010. Very interesting. Very interesting. Victim's age, 1 to 11 years old. Yeah, interesting. knowingly employing somebody with a record. Yes, literally the same person, and not good at all, because what do we have right here? Yep, Charles Jefferson, okay, as he appears in his mugshots, and then you have him, I guess that would be a screenshot from the MrBeast video, that one of the many that he was a part of. Not the same person, but you know, you take a look at who he's commiserating with, and oh, that doesn't look very good. Some of the people, yeah, here have been saying, no, they're not the same. Here's something more to help you out. In the second photo, DE, the out-of-state statue, typically stands for Delaware. Yeah, of course, which is literally his nickname. That's his nickname, and he's palling around with, Jake the oh no. It's not very good. It's not very good, and it's, looking like there was mutually assured destruction as to why Kris was allowed to operate in silence for so long. Never asked Jake how he protected his kid or his family from his brother-in-law. Low blow, thought we weren't talking about kids. Who you keep in your company describes a lot about you. Oh, yeah, says Kris Tyson. I mean, you know, it's getting a little hot in here. And then tweets out a certain conviction that should look all too familiar to people playing Connect the Dotteroos, and well, then you kind of have confirmation here. They're calling my brother-in-law / manager Delaware, and that's because it's his name. Yeah, not good. Not good all the way around for people associated with MrBeast at this point in time. Things are getting dicey. Things are getting a lot more expanded, and this whole creep empire, I don't think it's going to come tumbling down, but it's definitely got a weakened foundation in this past month or so. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.